Starting out at the top of your mat, feet are hip width apart, bringing your palms to heart center, closing your eyes, and focusing inward on your breath. Setting an intention for your practice. Opening your eyes, releasing your arms down to mountain. Taking a deep inhale as you raise your arms overhead, palms together, and exhale, swan dive. Inhale, opening your heart forward with a flat back, and exhale, fold. Taking another deep inhale as you come all the way up, overhead palms together, and exhale, swan dive. Inhale, opening your heart forward with a flat back, and exhale, fold. Wiggling those feet out to the sides, coming into a yoga squat. Toes are out to the sides. And sitting back into your squat, you could press those elbows into your inner thighs, bringing those palms to heart center, and taking a couple deep breaths here. Opening up those hips. And then releasing those arms down. Wiggling those feet back in towards hip width apart. Taking a deep inhale as you come all the way back up. Palms overhead. And exhale down to mountain. We're going to come into eagle pose. So modified eagle pose. So you could always keep your feet hip width apart. If you wanted to bring that left foot around the back of your right ankle, you could always keep your left toes down to start. Bringing those arms out to the sides, and then bringing your right arm over the left. Grabbing onto your forearm or thumb, releasing the shoulders down away from your ears. And lifting those elbows up. Finding a focal point straight ahead. Spreading through those right toes. And then releasing those arms, bringing your feet back to hip width apart. Taking a deep inhale as you come up, raising those arms overhead and bringing that right knee up, and then stepping back into a low lunge. Keeping that front knee aligned, bringing those palms together, interlacing your fingers, coming into a crescent lunge, opening your heart forward and up. And then releasing down and stepping back into your downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up and back. Releasing your head. We're going to lift that right leg up into three-legged dog, bending the knee and opening up to the right, squaring those armpits to the mat. And then stepping forward into a high lunge. Lifting those arms up. Keeping that front knee aligned right above your ankle. Releasing those shoulders down. Finding that focal point straight ahead. Inhale as you raise those arms up. And then exhale, rotating to your right. Inhale, raising those arms up. And exhale, open to your right. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, raising those arms up. And exhale, open. Inhale, raise those arms up. And exhale, stepping forward into a forward fold. Releasing down. Taking a couple deep breaths here. And then sitting back into chair pose, lifting those arms up. Tucking that belly button to the spine. Looking straight ahead, or you can look up at your fingertips. And then coming all the way up and bringing those arms back down to mountain. Now coming into tree pose, distributing your weight into your right foot. Now you could keep your left foot pressing into your lower leg. You could also keep it down on your mat if you wanted to bring it all the way up. Bringing those palms to heart center. Finding that focal point straight ahead. And making your way into your tray. And then releasing down, pedaling those feet a little bit. Taking a deep inhale as you raise your arms overhead, palms together, and exhale and fold. Holding it here for a couple deep breaths. Taking another deep inhale as you come all the way up, palms together, and exhale down to mountain. Coming into eagle on the opposite side. So distributing your weight into that left foot and mirroring what you did on the opposite side. So bringing those arms out to the sides and bringing that left arm on top of the right. And then release. Taking a deep inhale as you bring those arms up overhead, bringing that left knee up, and then stepping back into a low lunge. Bringing those palms together and making your way into crescent lunge, opening your heart forward and up. And then release those arms down, stepping back into your dog. Taking a breath or two here. Lifting that left leg up into three-legged dog, bending the knee and opening up to the left. Squaring those armpits to the mat and then stepping forward into your high lunge. Keeping that front knee aligned. Bringing those arms up, inhaling, and then exhale as you open up to your left. Inhale as you bring it back center, and exhale as you open. Inhale, come back up and reach overhead, and exhale, open. Inhale, bringing it back center, and exhale, stepping forward into your fold. And holding it here for a breath or two, and then making your way into chair pose. Sitting those hips back, tucking that belly button to the spine, and reaching those arms up. And then coming all the way back up to mountain, and making your way into tree pose. So distributing your weight into that left foot this time. And then release. Taking a deep inhale as you raise those arms overhead, palms together, and exhale, swan dive. Inhale, opening your heart forward with the flat back, and exhale, stepping back into your high plank. Releasing those knees and coming back into your child's pose. Allowing that forehead to sink down to the mat. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.